Welcome to Rapid Materialization Magic, y'all. This masterclass is a real humdinger. I've loaded up the modules to come with all my personal hardcore methods for achieving maximum results in a flash. These methods have brought me tangible and proven results, and I believe they will do the same for you. So jump on this rocket ship, buckle your seatbelt, and prepare to level up like a motherfucker. Let's get started. In the original text, it is stated that the mirror responds with a delay. What is really being stated here is that the mirror defies the human construct of time, and more specifically, your time frame. This is an extremely valuable insight to hold when attempting rapid materialization of a slide. This does not mean, however, that you cannot kick into hyperdrive mode and give your world absolutely every chance possible to show up for what it is you are intending. This, in essence, is how rapid materialization works. Reality Transurfing is a dance with equal proportions of energy coming from you and your world. You bring 50% and your world brings the other 50%. Most people attempt to do either one of the following, however. They either want something, yet they expect their world to do the majority of the work. This is laziness, being stuck in a reality rut, yet taking no new anomalous action and waiting for opportunity or inspiration to move. The methods to follow are about you creating your own opportunity and inspiration, and to provide clarity on just how dangerous and ineffective it is to expect your world to do all the work. The second mistake I see people doing is taking on their intention with 100% of the work coming from their own inner intention, sheer will, and force. One can definitely achieve more results via this mode of operation than the first. However, there is a much easier way. I have become an absolute master at slide materialization. I understand how slides work, how they influence the mirror, and how to utilize the idea of transfer chains to see a slide from start to finish. More on all of this to come. I am powerful beyond what I can possibly put into words. I have known these abilities from a young age, yet encountering reality transurfing 7 years ago has helped me to fine-tune this inherent knowledge within, maximizing it to fulfill my maximum potential. I've tapped into my abilities to create, and my world responds to me with a buffet of opportunities to create. If I want something, I set the intention and harness the tools I will offer you in the modules to come. I am an absolute force to be reckoned with. My physical body brimming with creative energy, and my mind able to perceive all the ways in which I will succeed. Here's the thing, though. You have all of this within you too, just as much as me. Yet somewhere deep inside, you may doubt this. I intend the words to come to neutralize that doubt. You do not need to be a special person, obtain rare and elusive qualities, or to practice reality transurfing for years. All you truly need is to accept your magical, God-given abilities with audacious delusion and tap into your role as a sovereign creator. Anyone can do this. If you felt a shred of doubt at that last statement, however, and maybe a visceral internal response like, sure, I don't doubt most people can do this, however, I am the exception. May I suggest you take the quantum clearing method in conjunction with these modules. If you have already taken the QCM, then may I suggest that you re-listen to the material and set your goal that you want to become a rapid slide materializer. The truth is, and this is where most people put their blinders on, the only thing between you and what it is you want is you. This is your perceived idiosyncrasies, limiting beliefs, and your skeptical, doubting nature. Audacious delusion is a powerful force. It is the opposite of being constrained by your belief system. Audacious delusion is you embracing your intention to have with reckless abandon. It is you declaring that the world is yours. It is you holding on to your slide until full materialization of it into physical reality. I see slides abandoned left and right, and mostly because the one who has developed the slide goes about convincing themselves almost immediately of all the ways in which it won't possibly work. I promise you now, however, that if you flip that doubtful nature on its head, declaring to yourself and your layer of reality that you will start to acknowledge all the ways in which the thing will work, you will be blown away. I have taught myself through the reality transurfing concepts how to manage my reality like a motherfucker, reconciling all that will assist me in materializing my intentions and all which pulls me away from them. I have taught myself to focus, quell the deeply rooted programmed beliefs that all the good things are intended for others but not me, also to silence the voices that are quick to declare that what I want is a pie in the sky pipe dream. I have had people laugh at me, doubt my abilities and my sanity when I have declared outwardly the things I have chosen to have. We will dive into this subject more later, how exactly people in your life, consciously and unconsciously, work to dissolve your slide, simply because they don't understand it, they don't feel it like you feel it, or they are threatened by it. Learning to right size all of the stuff seemingly working against you is easier than we believe it is, as is magnifying all that is working for you. People and circumstances are just as malleable as reality itself, and I'm going to get down to the brass tacks of it and let you in on my detailed materialization system, which includes managing both your internal and your external worlds to align to your slide. And once you get a grasp on the resistance your environment sets up for you, go about embracing the concept of audacious delusion with every cell of your body and begin dancing with your world to the tune of your intention, apples truly begin to fall to the sky. Our society has convinced us that reality is static, and we believe this perspective because the collective agrees. But a few know that there is another way. Are you one of them? Those few get to peer behind the curtain, lifting the veil of this conventional reality. If you continue to doubt this is possible, well, then you have some work to do. A word of warning before we begin. You will alienate yourself from those who do not understand what it is you are doing, your layer of static reality as you are currently perceiving it, and even yourself. You'll have to learn to maneuver around this resistance and continue through this process with steadfast conviction and consistent action. Are you up to the challenge? Let the resistance be what it is. You have the power to manage it, but you must see it for what it is. With your actions, you will prevail. You have a choice now to continue doubting, questioning your world, convincing yourself of all the ways it won't work, being lazy, and abandoning your slide when you don't see things evolve on your time frame or in the ways in which you have expected. Or you can do what I'm suggesting and see for yourself your magic in action and become a master at materialization. The steps to come are my methods. They are a culmination of 7 years of daily practice, trial and error, and distillation. These are the things that have worked for me. This by no means is presented to you that this is the only way. I get asked daily questions about what's more effective, seeing yourself in the first person or the third person when running your slide, how long to run a slide, when to run a slide, etc., etc., etc. I always laugh at this stuff because I think to myself, you could have just tried what it is you're asking with the same energy it took to ask me the question. Try it and see. Although this method does come with support via the Reality 2.0 support group, please don't ask me questions what I think about the details of your practice. Just try it and see. I am offering you my highest and best here. Take it for exactly what it is, mold it into your own thing, use what works for you, and leave out what doesn't. This is your practice, your slide, and ultimately your choice. In my 5-year relationship with Vadim Zeland, I never once asked him for transurfing advice. Ever. Does a king or queen ask another to rule their kingdom? Hell no. They may have advisors and those they bounce their ideas off of, but ultimately, you need to rule. You are the queen of your kingdom. You are the king of your kingdom. You are going to rule your reality like the sovereign royalty you are. Stepping into this role is the first and most crucial step of learning rapid materialization. So let's rule this bitch.